Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. We are on episode 10 of my Pig Farmer series. It is good to see you guys. So obviously we're doing some harvest now because last time we sold stuff, but we have harvest to do. So potatoes are going well. I harvested a little strip of sorghum just because, might as well grab it since we did it. But yeah, so potatoes are doing fine. I think the next thing we're gonna upgrade is our harvester there. Excuse me, and I think we're gonna do it right now. So couple things we're going to do here. I'm going to unhire this guy. We're going to finish out this row. So the one thing I kind of realized is this guy, this harvester specifically. Well, actually, we're going to need to bring up that trailer to unload him in a second. Oh, you're ready in a sec. I'll get him unloaded in a little bit. But what I realized when I did set the cruise control on this is that header, and it wasn't because it's not repaired or anything, the actual header is set to do this. That header will only go at 4 miles an hour. So it's only set to harvest at 4 miles an hour, which if you know, the standard is 6. So we are really going really slow harvesting. So, and I also think we should just have a bigger harvester in general. So, yeah, I think it's time. I think it's time. I'm going to hop out and just walk over to it instead of try to tab through everything again. We'll turn it off. And the other thing too, and I'll show you this here. So we have the header, again, 4 miles an hour. 5.8 meters is decent, but 4 miles an hour is pretty slow. And the other thing we can do is probably sell this corn header off. We really don't use it. So we're not using corn to feed our pigs. We only got it originally to be able to, well, what am I trying to say here? We only got it originally to be able to do the corn that we had on one of our fields, which I'm not going to worry about that in the future. We need to do it. We can buy a header for our new harvester if we need one. I think we should just sell that off. So we'll drive up over here. Let me get this staged over here. Let's drop this off. I actually might just, we might be a little cheaty here. Not really. This is all part of the base game. I'm just going to reset that. It should be up at the shop, so we don't have to drive this far to grab it. Just so you guys know, the water we drive this harvester around it. 18 miles an hour forever. So we're going to go ahead and we do have $100,000 alone still, but we are making a lot of pig goodness and meat and all sorts of good stuff is happening. So I think we can afford to take out a little bit more of a loan to get a harvester, especially since it's harvest season right now. I think it'll be worth it for us. So grab this. There we go. We'll get this put over there. But this harvester has served us well. Down there at the bottom, we bought it new. We put, goodness, these people just are trying to do a death wish. We bought it new, and we put 21 hours on it. So we have actually gotten quite a bit of use out of it. Probably more than I think I've ever gotten in a starting harvester before. So sometimes this thing will have different things that show. This hasn't, I literally just loaded in the game. I haven't done anything. I did drive this over to repair it, so that would make sense why this might still be flagging on here, but anyhow. All right, let's repair this. And then you do make money off the repainting if you repaint it. You will get more than that back. It's not a lot more, but you'll get more. So there goes that. Let's do this guy. Repair, repaint, and sell. And oh, that doesn't need repairs, but needs repaint and sell. Okay. There we go. That got us a little bit of money. I'm going to take out. Actually, what we're going to do real quick. Let's just let that. Let's go put this in our silo. I'm actually going to write this down because I do like to keep it total for you guys so you can see how much we make. So 7851, and then I'm going to use this to begin unloading. I don't think we would really use it in our trailer, quite honestly. So we could have one for each harvest. Actually, maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe we'll buy in our, yeah, maybe we'll buy in our trailer too. We got a little bit of money. Look at trailers here. The Trans 70 is pretty cheap. That's what we're using right now. That might be the best option. How much is it? Oh, it might actually be pretty expensive. How much is this? Not too bad. 36,000. That's not too bad, actually. Especially for what it does and what it is. So we will buy a 2 different color just so we have a difference. $600. Yeah, I'm not going to worry too much about it. Orange. Maybe brown for like our potatoes. It's not a bad one. Yeah, you know what? We'll do brown to make Marty happy. It'll make Marty happy. So there we go. And it's only $100 painted brown. It's cheaper. We're going to go ahead and buy that. And I'm going to leave this guy, power him off over here. Let's get to our... Actually, you know what? The truck does really good at this. Let's go pick up the trailer. And another thing I'm going to do, since we have a little bit of money, is I might take out a little bit of a loan just so we can start repairing some of our vehicles. It was $5,000 to repair the little international there. So, I mean, to be fair, its repair value was all the way to 0. Like it just had no juice left. So, oh gosh, couldn't get through there. That did not go well. But yeah, we'll get that harvester unloaded just so it can keep working in the background, and then we will go shopping for our new harvester. We'll get our potato harvester working so we can shop for a new harvester. The other thing we could do at some point is buy. I thought about buying a second one of those small potato harvesters. We'll look at how much they cost in a second, because that's not a bad idea. Oh, well, there goes that mailbox. It's definitely not a bad idea, but eventually we're going to get like a really big potato harvester, and I'll show you the one I want to buy in the future, because I think it'll be perfect for our farm. Okay, let's go get this guy over here. We have 2 trailers. This is actually going to make my life quite a bit easier, so I'm good with that. We're starting to make some money. Okay, perfect. All right, all is well. We're going to go up over to the store. Okay, let's take out some more loanage. I'm just going to take out... We'll take out 100 grand to start. Okay, so in terms of potato harvesters, I think it's under beets, actually, the one I'm... Yeah, so this one... Oh, 30 grand, that's not too bad. We could get another one of those, but the one I want to get... It's not going to be under here. What am I doing? Let's go to potatoes. Oh, it's not in here either. Where? Oh, I didn't know that one would do... Oh, that's a multi-fruit harvester there. That makes sense for that. Capacity that 22,500. It might actually be under beets. Yeah, here's one. That's 45. Yeah, so I wanted to get one of these ones that does potatoes, because these guys will do, in the real world, they will actually do more than just the regular root crops. That one's not a bad one either. 30,000. That's pretty cheap compared to 471, but we probably just want to upgrade once, so I might go with this guy. 43,000. Is that bigger than this? That's 45,000. What's the working width on that, though? Is part of it 6 miles an hour? They're both running at 6 miles an hour. This one... It'll load, maybe. You can do it. There we go. It's not super wide. I haven't used this one before, though, so that might be kind of nice to kind of use something a little bit different. I have used this one before. And we'll actually select. Let's do combinations. Yeah, so this guy's... Oh, it's only 4 meters. Okay, is there bigger ones? Is there bigger headers for them that I have in here somewhere? We'll do potatoes. Oh, the header's all on the beets. They might actually be all under here. And that's the other thing. It's 30,000 plus 5, so 35,000 or whatever for another one of the small ones. 2.7. That might be the Y. What's this one? 5.4. What does that go to? This guy, which just does sugar beets, and that one will only do sugar beets. Okay, that one won't work. So yeah, maybe we'll get that big one that we haven't used before. That might be what we do. But anyhow, okay. So harvesters. We have some options, and there's some that aren't too bad. I think we're just going to bump up to one of these here. This one, what's the difference here? Oh, 2-wheel versus all. We don't need a 4-wheel drive. 2-wheel drive would be plenty good for us. So this is what we're going to go with. The XL extension, that puts it up to 12. Yeah, that's the biggest one. Those are the 2 engines. 285, 305. Yeah, that's the biggest engine. So we'll do that because we want a little bit larger engine on it. I'm not worried about most of their stuff standard. Do a longer pipe. That'll be good. And that's not too much there. We're going to go ahead and we're going to buy that. And then we are going to need to find ourselves a beautiful grain header for it, which the grain header is actually going to be very expensive. I think we can probably push... That one's going to be too much. I want it to kind of match. So I think I think we can push this one. I think it'll be able to do it with that bigger engine. So we're going to buy... Do I have lease to own installed? I'm pretty sure I do. So actually, let's go ahead and we're going to lease it just for a second, because if we have to immediately return it... I can't remember if I said I was allowed to lease things or not. I think I said I was able to do that. I want to try not to do that. There we go. But yeah, that is pretty big. That is. So we'll see if it's able to run it and harvest with it at 6 miles an hour. If not, we will return it and get the other one, and we won't be out too much money. So, but for about 100 grand, this is a pretty, just over 100 grand. This is a pretty good harvester here. So and of course doesn't drive any faster than the small one, but with a grain tank that is, what am I hitting here? Oh, there's a car. I didn't even see it. Oh my goodness. Sorry, little car. Can you please drive past so I can get around? Thank you. Wow. Yeah, I completely did not see that. Did not even close. I was very confused. But, okay. Let's get this over here. Those cars I see. Get out of their way. They don't even care. All right. This will be the true test. Oh, gotta unfold the harvester. Oh. Should be unfolding. Old harvester. Do you need to be unfolded too? Maybe it's just a slow. Must have just been a slow unfold. Okay. Oh, no problems. We're cooking at 6 miles an hour. This is our setup. So how are you? Oh yeah, I was like, why do we still have so much money? That's because we leased that. We should be able to purchase. Yes, there we go. We're gonna purchase that. Okay, so now we own this as well. And there we go. That is gonna make our lives a lot easier by just so much. How's the potato harvest going? Actually doing pretty good for working around that. You had to do the other side first and then work around this side. But yeah, so anyhow, I'm going to keep working. I will get the harvest done off camera, but I just want to bring you back in. So it's pretty exciting to buy a new trailer and a new harvester for us. So there we go. All right, we've made it into October. There's rain on the horizon, so I'm trying to get the soybeans off the field as quick as possible. We have this field, and then I need to make sure I don't forget to do this field as well. But potato harvest is done, and all these fields are prepped again. They're planting over here. You can see they're. I'm going to have to go back and redo that or fix that there. But I've got them planting barley because it is that time of year as well. So we'll get the soy harvested hopefully and get some barley done here, and that should give us plenty to keep rock and rolling here to make, well, more pig food, which we're doing fine on stock of everything anyways. We may need a little bit more seeds, but that's fine. We'll just make them out of the barley. I did buy some more lime and digestate. Digestate we're almost out of again. And then lime, we still got plenty for that to make more solid fertilizer, which is going quite well. That's actually a pretty good stockpile there. So that's all going well. Our meat is getting made. I just refilled this with more pigs yesterday because we had to get rid of a bunch, and I actually had to sell some to the animal dealer because we wouldn't have had room in here for all of them. But we're doing good on making pork and everything like that. We can just only put so much in here. So I definitely want to get another one of these at some point because this is not even keeping up with our 2 pens, but that's going to be way down the road. So, well, maybe not way down the road, but definitely down the road. So we're still selling some pigs off to do that and, sell them as pigs. But yeah, so all that's going good. But having said that, this pen has 400 exactly in it. I sold down pigs down to get ready for the next batch there. And this pen, until these guys get up and reproduce, this one's only at 2 something, so that one's doing okay. This is our original one. This is our secondary one. This one needs some more. Actually, they both could probably use a little top up of food, but this one's been cooking through the food. In terms of stock and everything like that, we did get 63,000 liters of sorghum, which is already in our production chain here. Ready to go. So we got 63,000 liters off our field to add to what we had, and we got 231,000 liters of potatoes. So if we go to stock here, we have 240,000 liters of pig food, which is great. That's a lot of pig food. And then, no, to be fair, though, that will go by relatively quick. So we need to obviously keep up the production. We have 200,000 liters of potatoes in storage, which is also really good. So we're doing good. Eventually, I think I do want to build on this. Honestly, I just really like it. Clearing the trees is going to be kind of a pain, to be honest, because we're not going to do anything. We're not going to sell them off because we can't. As part of the rules, we can't make money on anything other than pigs. So if you guys have any different opinions, let me know down in the chat. But what I'm planning to do is honestly just go through and I'm just going to delete them using like F12, probably the ones. I want to keep some around the edge, but some of these ones in the center, I want to delete. But how much is that? 175,000. But yeah, ideally we move probably our factory, probably this guy. I'll probably end up moving all of the stuff over here. I'd like to do maybe just rows of pigs and then have some factories over here. And then all of our pig food production kind of use this as a big hub. This is one of my favorite parts about this map is this kind of starting farm area, which if you start a new farm mode, you have your farm here. So I want to build on there. I think before we get there, we'll probably end up buying more fields and stuff like that. This is definitely down the road for sure. Now, obviously, this was originally going to be my last episode, but I've decided to go. We're probably going to be going to 20 episodes. Probably what's going to happen. But that's fine. Hope you guys are enjoying it. I haven't been recording No Man's Land, as you guys know. Oh, you're still working. I thought he had just stopped. I was like, he's done. He's not, but he's trying. But yes, I haven't been doing No Man's Land 'cause I've been focused on this. I will, after this series is done, I will go back to recording No Man's Land, and I'll probably stick to No Man's Land until No Man's Land's done before I start another series, which at that point, with doing probably another 30 episodes of No Man's Land, 'cause I usually try to round that out at 100. Maybe I'll end early. Maybe I'll do 80, 90. We'll see kind of how it goes. But yeah, get it to a logical conclusion because we're making really good progress, honestly, on No Man's Land right now. So we don't necessarily maybe have to go a crazy amount further. But after that series is done, that'll be good for that. And then we will keep rocking and rolling. I might do another mini series or two before the next game comes out. Because, well, assuming another game comes out at the end of this year, we're assuming FS25 is going to be coming out. So with that, hopefully we can just keep rocking and rolling until then. But in the meantime, I'm going to keep doing my thing. We should have some more meat to sell soon, shouldn't we? Yeah. I mean, that's 2 pallets right there, and it sells for a lot of money. Even though we halved it from what it was. What is it currently? Yeah, 11,000. 20, that's not quite right either. I think it's going to end up being, I think originally it was 25,000, wasn't it? So I think it's like 10,000. Still, it's a lot of money, which is great. And it kind of doubles our profit off of our pigs, which is really nice, but it only doubles it as opposed to being like 4 or 5 times as much, which doing the math, doubling it is, I think, much more reasonable for us. And that would make sense if you're running an expensive factory like that. So I think that's all good. But yeah, things are going well. Our farm is expanding. This harvester has been an absolute godsend. Doing this at 6 miles an hour with twice the width and the huge grain capacity, which is 2.5 times bigger than our other harvester, we are harvesting way faster. It's just saving a lot of time. I honestly think we might end up getting another small potato harvester in the meantime. They're not very expensive, so I think next year we'll probably get that because it will speed this up because this is kind of a choke point. Even though this isn't a lot of space to harvest, but it does take a while to harvest it. So that might be something we'll think about. Maybe think about getting these 2 fields. I think of the next couple I'm going to buy. It's $100,000 of the fields there. So maybe we'll buy those as well soon. We may, I'm thinking about whether or not we're actually going to put another factory down somewhere over here before we expand or do something like that, but we'll kind of see. If we do buy these 2 fields here, I think I'm going to stop using these fields. I might put another pig pen or another, because another one of these factories would fit down like in this area, and then another pig pen here would be kind of nice, I think. But I don't think we need to worry about maintaining. So hopefully next year will be the last year we actually plant all these as potatoes, and then maybe we'll do just one big field with potatoes, and that'll be kind of nice to do that. Or maybe like these 2 soy and then these 2 potatoes here. That would be probably more than enough potatoes. We could maybe use a little bit more barley, but we'll kind of see. We also could buy this field here. This one we could buy eventually. I don't really want it. These fields are weird shaped too, so if we can stop using those fields, that'd be all right. We can always sell them off. I'm not worried about that. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I think these 2 and maybe these 2 be the next couple we buy, and then we could probably sell some of these weird fields off. I just don't. They're fine. The workers don't like them as much, so I'd rather have the squared fields, and eventually we'll start buying all the big squared fields around the map. If we ever do get this one, I want to connect it. I think it was Yost that was calling me out. I said I wasn't going to connect these fields, but ended up connecting them anyways. But it's worked out for us, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. But yeah, we're making progress. So things are good. I will see you guys here in a bit. Probably the next segment I do will probably wrapping up this episode. But yeah, we'll just kind of see how far we get. So, all right. So it is March. Goodness, a little bit of time has passed by. I've been buying some digestate and stuff like that, so I did buy some more digestate and sold some slurry. I just would kind of buy digestate as I sold slurry just to save a little bit of time since I'm over in that area where, well, the sell point for slurry is and the buy point for digestate is. But anyhow, on our soy, we got 30,428 liters. As you can see, we're planting potatoes now because it's March. We are making good meat. We're actually running low on meat, which is fine right now. I just loaded up a bunch of meat into our vehicle, which I'll show you guys in a second here. We're making solid fertilizer. We can no longer make potatoes pig food because we are out of soybeans already, which is okay. But we made more than this. I took quite a bit out. In addition to feeding the pigs, we also have some more in storage. Yeah, we have about the same amount actually in storage as we had before, and we still have a bunch in there. So we're increasing, which is good. So that's all good. Pigs are doing good. They're doing their thing. You can see they need some food, but otherwise good. But here is the amount of meat that we have, which is absolutely fantastic. And I will be honest, I did cheat a little bit just to load this up to save me a little bit of time. I did use super strength, so don't be impressed by my loading. It was not ideal. But anyhow, and the reason it's so late today is because that was when the price finally got the best for today. It looks like for the pig food, which we're gonna get like 11,700 for per 1,000 liters, which we're gonna make so much money off of this. It's gonna be not even funny. But it's at the sell everything. Oh no! Gosh darn it! Come on, you can make it. Oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness. It's at the sell everything container, which is where the best price is. So we'll start selling that. Money's flying up. It's good, good, good. And 470. Do you know what that means? We are about to be debt-free with some spending money. $260,000 in the bank. To be fair, if we were selling just pigs, not doing meat, we would be debt-free right now as well. We just wouldn't have the 260 pretty much, because we would have made half that amount on the pigs. That is... what a good feeling that is. Oh man, that is fantastic. That is fantastic. I'm just going to park this guy right here. We got a new harvester, another seeder, another trailer, and we just made a ton of money off of our pigs. This is amazing. Oh, we might buy another field this year to keep going with stuff. Maybe we'll do that. Are they doing anything? What's planted there? It's not carrots. So that's oats then. Ugh, what's a bummer is we'd have to plow those under. There's nothing planted in field 9 though. Yeah, there's nothing planted in field 9. So maybe actually what we'll do is we will buy that field since there's nothing planted in it. What is planted? What is an 18? Oh, 18 has wheat in it. Wheat is okay. Because we can use wheat to make seeds. That would be a lot of seeds we could make. To be fair, we'd never need seeds ever again, probably for the rest of the series. But because I think obviously can't use it for that, so we could use it for this one, sorghum, canola. I don't really want to. That's a pretty, especially that sorghum in there. It's a pretty hefty one. That one uses barley there, so we could buy that and see what we get off of it. 58 grand. It'd be nice to have in our field down here. The oats would be useless. But yeah, since this is already going, and then we can make these 2 fields barley here, because those will be on that same cycle. And then this year, this all needs to be soy. And then sorghum's good. Potatoes are good for now. And I think that's just what we will do. I really should buy that field too, though. That would be 58 and 47. Yeah, we might just buy all of them, and then we'll replant the oats, but we'll keep the wheat. I think that's what we'll do. We'll buy that and we'll buy that. All right. Easy come, easy go for the money. We still have some money in the bank, which is great. And that's plenty of money to buy another potato harvester later this year. And then, yeah, we're doing good. We just bought a bunch more land. That is fantastic. So, yeah, I think we'll obviously do wheat, barley. Then these will be our barley fields. Soy for these 3, or maybe these 3 will be soy. And then sorghum here, and potatoes across the board. And then we'll just be short potatoes. But we have some extra potatoes from last year because we still have a bunch of potatoes in storage. So that'll be okay. And that will help, I think, a lot with production in here. And actually, the thing we're going to run out of then is going to be barley because we're really low on barley. So barley will be the thing we run out of this year. It won't be soy, hopefully. But that's okay. We're making progress. And with that, that's where I'm going to wrap up this episode. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.